I'm listening.
Brush your teeth.
I know you think it's a house majority that wants Ramsey and
Hang out in the washroom.
Maddie squashed. But I think there's a much bigger force still in the house that's strong armed him this week. And I wasn't part of that force. I wanted to be impartial.
Yeah.
And like the numbers, 2 points. It's all working together. As a person, Joe.
Yeah, Joel's probably
Nicky
like
and
that.
I are impartial to that decision. We don't really care. Because we're not working with either group.
Yeah.
We're not working with anyone. If Jared goes up, it would be at worst 3-3. At best 4-2. Jared's state.
I just don't understand why I would do that.
Because then the brothers decide by a tie who actually goes Maddie. That's the biggest move that could be made this week.
But what if everyone says unanimous? Jared stays. Which very well could happen.
Jared stays. You're not working with Jared till the end.
I know that, and I don't think I'm working with Ramsey or Maddie till the end. Well, Maddie's been my friend for like 2 weeks.
I think this is a rebel move against Mitch in that it's just not yet. Kelsey and Cass will work with you guys. Who else will I work with? I will work with you guys. Jared.
But I thought you wanted Jared to stay.
I just want a move to be made by you.
We made a fucking move. We put up Maddie and Ramsey.
You did what the majority.
Okay, what are we gonna say? It's Big Brother.
What's that?
Maddie and Ramsey are super strong players.
And no new videos for you. You know Ramsey. You trust Ramsey.
I know. I do.
Why would he make moves against you?
He wouldn't. I'm thinking long term.
The only thing Maddie was with is Jared. If Jared's not here,
Maddie wants to work with Jared.
it's not.
I'm pissing off two sides if I do that. Jared will never forgive
If you
me.
don't piss off 2 sides, you then become power. You haven't got any power.
There's no power in this game. It's an illusion. No one's powerful in this game.
Just have a think about it. Either way, Maddie will go. But I don't think that's giving you any power. If you put Vera and Maddie still goes, then you've got a little bit of power. You haven't lost it from Vera.
I mean, we put up 2 of the strongest players in this game. In my opinion, it's Jared, Ramsey, Maddie. I'm very close to
Yes.
Ramsey. He's not up there. And then it's
A pawn.
A pawn.
Maddie's still at home.
exactly.
I'm happy to be that pawn, but that's not a move.
She's the strongest player in this game. She kicks my brother and I's ass at mental competitions. She is an amazing.
But why would she not work with you if you showed her?
She would.
See?
Is irrelevant. She can't win competition. How is she going to win competition? Plus, if she goes against us, she's exposed. You're.
Just think about it for a day. I'll chat to Nick about it.
That'd be one of the dumbest moves in Big Brother history, or it could be one of the best.
What's the one thing that you do? The one thing that scares everybody else? That's how you get the power. It makes people then want to work with you. What this happened this week is just proving that you do what the majority.
No, that's what we're leading people to believe. It was 2 power players. Who can we be at the end? Jared or Kelsey? Who's weaker? Maddie and Ramsey are stronger. and we know.
But that's as
We
the
can
game
work with Maddie and
stands.
Ramsey.
That's as the game stands this week.
We can work with Maddie and Ramsey, and they'll be loyal to us. We'll be loyal to them. And then there's Jared and Kelsey, who we can beat. You can beat Jared. It's like,
Well, good. That's conviction. If that's what you believe, then stand by that.
and people will have their opinions and positives, negatives to both. Like, we can't put up two of the songs and just like try to backdoor the other one with both two of the aces in the house, and let the house decide that we're dead to
What does that do?
we're dead to three people, and we are probably good to whoever stays. I mean, I don't know.
You've got
I don't know
to
why.
play-
I understand why Maddie's saying that to me. And she's campaigning. She's really good. So it's tough.
You've got to fool anything about.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. Just I know that Ramsey will probably use the veto on someone, obviously.
If you want Maddie out, you get Maddie out. That's what will happen.
I don't see how that's like a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
She's
It's just
the best player here in my opinion.
I think she's.
It's just what does the move say for you guys the following week and the week after.
But Tim, it's not always good to be like, this is what I want to do. It's my HOH. Bada bing, bada boom. See you later. It's good to just kind of just say this is what we feel is best for our game, not in a powerful way. Just in, sure, if we seem like pushovers, then fine. That's perception. I'm fine with that.
It's not that you push overs. It's just that you're letting the house get away with being the majority.
What house?
The numbers, the majority of people.
Maddie was going after us 2 weeks ago.
That was the context of 2 weeks ago in Dallas. And Dallas was in the game. That's when that was said. That decision. Oh, you just gotta think about the context of the whole game.
I just think if Ramsey hates me after this, if I lose, then so be it.
I don't think he will hate ya.
It's Big Brother. I mean, there's
I think
3
that's-
players in this house that are big. One of them, Ramsey, sees why we did it. Jared, if he stays, if I consider putting Jared as a backdoor option, it's the dumbest thing ever, in my opinion.
All good, stick to your conviction.
And trust me, I've analyzed. I've already thought of this on my own. Like, what if we did that? Like, and Ramsey and Maddie in the high rollers, they brought it up. You can do it, and then people will
But
support
if
it.
you think it's because the majority wouldn't be on your side, that's a lie. You'd actually have a split tie and you would have power to decide. And therefore the group remains would be forever in your favour and be a majority that is now under you. You become a leader. That's what you're saying is you don't want that, which is fine. That's fine. You've got to live by that decision. That you're just going to follow what the crowd is doing at this point in the game. There's a chance to lead the game or just follow the group. That's fine to follow the group right now because it might be smarter. It could be the same result, but it just means different things.
I hate being the front runner in anything. I hate when the conversation's about me. I hate all of that.
Well, then keep doing what you're comfortable doing.
And
Comfortable angry, brother.
what? What?
I think you have played very smart game so far.
Again, not trying to convince you to do anything. I'm just like allowing you to see the options.
I already do see it.
And the two different consequences are: one move is you're just following the tide of the house, the majority. The other one is you're the leaders who made a power move and have got some power. Maybe that exposes you a little bit more. The other one hides you and camouflages you a little bit more.
It's not also about hiding and camouflaging, it's about remaining consistent with. I know it's a,
That's what I'm saying.
it's a
Keep
progressive
doing what-
house.
keep
It's a
doing what you
progressive
know.
house and it changes hourly, daily.
Keep doing what you know.
And it's
Keep
about
doing what's
foresight.
safe.
What is he trying to get across here right now?
He's trying to sewer me with other players, probably,
What's that?
without directly saying to do it.
I'm not trying to do anything.
You
I'm
can't-
just
You can't put up two.
like in a few weeks' time.
When we've done nothing.
You might find that the tide might come against you and you wonder where the loyalty was. And he can stop.
I feel good doing anything. That's straight up the honest
What's that?
answer. I feel good doing one thing. I feel good about doing the other thing.
What?
If I do what Maddie said would be a good option in her.
I don't actually know what Maddie said. I've not spoken to Maddie.
She said in the high roller, you can put up Jared and you'll have support. And I'll stay. Basically.
And this is your role as HFH to consider. He might still stay, but you're worried that he'll be pissed off and come after you.
No, that's guaranteed. We didn't agree 1 week after pulling him off the block. He'll win HOH, put us up, we'll go home. Double eviction.
So double eviction, he won't put you up. That
What? No, he will. Especially if he stays in the house after us putting him up.
If you do this move this
If we
week.
put him up and we miss or whatever you want to call it, we're good as gone.
But
It's not a scary move, it's a smart move.
you're believing that if you don't put him up this week, that he won't put you up. If there's a double.
I'm saying if I put him up for a backdoor and he manages to stay by votes, we're not friends. We're shit. I'm not saying that we're anything now. We're just not as shit as before.
I think you know what you want to do, so that's good.
I just think it's the dumbest move ever if I did that. It's a good
Cool.
campaign, a great campaign. That's why she's amazing at this game. It's not let Phil take all the decisions. Like, it's so easy for everyone else to say, yeah, put the other strongest ace up. Like, come on, I'm not doing that. That's final.
No, it's good. You just you're sticking to the consistency of how you play this game thus far. Well, I'm glad that I know that now.
What do you mean? What do you know?
What you just said, that it's about consistency.
And it's about honesty as well. I told Maddie they're going up before they did. I tell Ramsey, fight for the veto. I'd love to see
And
you
he
play
did,
so far.
yeah.
He did. And Ramsey and I have been clear cut the whole way. I've been clear cut with everybody. I pulled Jared and Kelsey. These are the reasons I'm going to put you up on the block tomorrow. Told them.
And I knew 100%.
Told. And honestly, we're going down to the wire here. I know people think there's tons of weeks left. There's not. And Maddie will beat me in the end. Especially if she gets out of this fucking jam.
Oh.
Like, she's dead. This is like Dan Giesling's funeral if she gets out of this, pretty much. Like, it's honestly.
The shooter thinks he's winning.
Like, I'm not gonna make it close and then switch it all around and then. Like, that shows that I can be a pushover. That shows I'm a pushover. I put two people up so that one of them go home And I hope to hell it wasn't Ramsey, and it's not Ramsey, and that's it, that's all.
Done. You got what you wanted. And you're part of a majority.
And so the majority's not a majority anymore, like I don't know what was going on, you know.
I don't know how you did your sums. I always told you I didn't care. I offered you an option where it was me and either of those two. That's where my vote.
And you see what would have happened there? Ramsey would have pulled Maddie off, she'd be pissed as fuck at me, and I'd have to put Jared up, and then he'd go home, but then I still wouldn't have Maddie on my side.
I'm not part of the majority that you're trying to hide behind.
I'm not hiding behind
You
anything.
have been.
I have not been hiding at all. I've got a pretty good read on this house, I think. And I don't agree with people. If I don't agree, I don't agree. And people know it when I don't agree with them.
No, it's good. It's all good. There's no problem here.
Like I'm not gonna put up. It's 1, 2, 3 in my opinion. I love Ramsey to death. I just had to put him up because if he won the veto, he'd pull Maddie off, and then
We're not talking about that.
I'm explaining why I made the move. Maddie and Ramsey will be final 2. I just hope that Ramsey would go with somebody else.
What am I getting? House like it is.
Not even that. Just there's practically no one left, and if you have an opportunity to take a shot and it works as an HOH, that's the best case scenario. And I know it's cool to make all these fancy things happen, but
The
What?
shot would still happen if you chose
you see how it
the
screws
same
me.
option.
Screws me on one side.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
You just
Tim, you did a democracy. You got everyone to tell you everything about everyone. Reasons, etc. And you didn't choose anything. I don't know how you can tell me stuff like this. I'm sorry. That's just the facts. I put up 2 great players that would win the game, and one of them will go home, the one that I was anticipating. Hopefully she wouldn't be done that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just not going to offer you any more advice because you don't hear it.
I do hear it.
Or even want to consider.
So you're basically saying if I don't do it, you want to
No,
do it.
it's not
You
saying.
don't
I'm just.
give me any advice anymore.
I get what you're doing
I'm
now.
dead
It's
to
great.
you.
It's fine. You're playing how you've decided you want to play.
Like,
It's just not how I play, so that's fine. So then, don't ask me for advice anymore, and don't you dare say to Maddie and Ramsey that it was mine.
never did.
Me leading
Never did
the
once.
charge.
Never did once.
Okay, well that's what
Nope.
they're saying.
They're like, well, it was one of the 4. It was, well, it could
They're
be all
saying
4.
that
They're like, they're
you
saying it was.
believe, you're convinced that it was me leading the charge to put them on
Kid,
the
that's
block.
bullshit.
That
You
never,
might be taking it out of
ever, ever
context.
happened, and you know that.
I said,
Well, if that's
there's
the
people
case,
that came to my HOH room and said what they want, and I gave no names. And they're like, what's the house? What's the house? Tim, Nikki,
no,
Joel
Timothy
Cassandra.
cannot in that position.
Tim, Nikki, they said, they got, you guys have their back and da-da-da, and I never once mentioned any names. I'm just like, you guys do have support, but is it, whatever, like.
It's good. Maddie will go home, and you have Jared's favour.
Like, what do you want me to change about all the things in
Nothing.
this
No,
chat?
that's good. I've just conducted a discussion to find out where your head's at.
So now you're sort of condescending, to be honest.
No, I'm not at all.
You're just gonna follow the path, the tide, hide behind people. That's condescending.
I'm just saying it's not how I do it.
You'd have a demo.
You want to know how I do it? Like that's how.
You did exactly what you're saying not to do. You got everyone and told you.
That was
said
3 weeks ago.
So what?
A totally different house.
Trust me.
Guess who went home that week?
I'm-
Dallas or Maddie?
So, like, it's 3 weeks ago. You still
At
have
that
targets.
time in the game,
You said those were your targets. Those matched up. Did you
I
not?
didn't have
You
targets.
said those matched up.
The house chose them.
No. You
And I
said.
did it in a way
You're like, I'm
where
glad the house matched
people
up with my
weren't
targets.
allowed to be impartial. The opposite of everybody is able to be impartial.
I don't know. I remember in the washing you said, I'm glad the house matched up with who I would have put up. At that time.
Yes.
And I said it's progressive house and it changes, so maybe now Maddie's best. And I never once said your name saying you'd lead a charge as a majority.
Well, that's what they believe. So
Okay, well that's because they're doing deductive reasoning,
is that
saying
wrong? You
saying
could have told them that it wasn't Tim leading the charge, but
I said
it's not.
it's not my person, it's not who I am to say anything. You believe what you want, honestly, do it. But people know how I talk in this house, and if I don't know who's saying things, I don't mention any names, and I don't. That's the bottom line. And they're assuming it was you because they think everyone listens to you. So,
Well, they don't.
that's it. Well, they what?
Everyone doesn't.
Well, if I'm saying there's people that are saying stuff, they're gonna assume it's you. I never once said your name.
Well, they're sneaky.
What's that?
They're just throwing your name out then, saying,
No, I don't think that.
They were like, so who is it?
I don't
Tim,
think
Nikki,
they're
Joy,
trying-
Cassandra.
yeah, I don't think
And I was like,
they're-
I don't know, guys. I'm not telling you. All I know is that people want something to happen, and they've wanted something to happen for weeks, and it's a good move for my game as well. Maddie, you're an extremely strong competitor, mentally and physically better than my brother, and I. And Ramsey understands. And if he doesn't, then it's fine. He has a good relationship with her, very good relationship with her.
There's nothing more we need
you
to
know
talk
what, this
about.
is a good
Yeah.
move.
I just wanted to find out what page you were on moving forward. Like what you're prepared to do, what you're not prepared to do.
This movement, it's just splitting up a great couple
Yeah.
who are tight, that can win comps together. Emmett and Jillian, da-da-da. Maddie's better than us.
If we make it to the end, that's such a big thing to say in your speech.
I think putting up Jared now is a bitch move. It's letting someone's campaign, who's very good at Big Brother, campaign and get you to do something that benefits them, stay in the game.
I hope that wins you $100,000.
Sorry?
I hope it wins you $100,000.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Good night, Philly.
Cheers.
See you tomorrow.
Yes,
See you
sir.
tomorrow.
Love Ramsey.
Find out how late it is